Hello and welcome. What a lovely day today. Sunglasses. What a lovely day. Spring is beginning to arrive. So today's video is about headlights in my car. I put two new headlights in the front of my wife's car. We went out last night because I didn't think about it. On the way back, the headlights were wildly out of aim, and I got flashed by virtually every oncoming vehicle because the headlights were blinding them. So I've got to adjust the headlights today to make sure that I can use the car at night. So how do you do it? This video is how do you adjust the headlights on your car to make sure that A, you can see, and B, you don't blind everybody, and then obviously when it comes to an MOT you'll pass the MOT, wouldn't you? So yeah, bear with me and adjusting the headlights on your car. So here's your car, look, just had brand new headlights fitted, looks really nice, but don't assume when you put a new headlight in that the manufacturers have already aimed it, because they haven't. The headlights that I put in here were up as high as they can blooming well go, which was an absolute nightmare. So once they're fitted in, you've got to do this trick of actually adjusting them correctly. Make sure the car is on a flat piece of ground next to a wall, fence, building or whatever like that, and also make sure that all the tyre pressures and everything is normal. You've got your normal load and everything like that, so you're ready. The next thing, you've got to measure how high the bulb is off the ground. Only roughly, it doesn't have to be exact. You measure from the ground to the centre of the bulb, and then after that the next measurement you need to take is how far the bulb is away from the, in this case, the path, the edge, whatever you're doing, so you can get an idea of where to place your markers on the wall. Then you need to measure what's the distance between the bulbs. Only roughly, these only have to be rough measurements, we don't have to be exact, but it's just how far it is away. Then on the wall you translate the how high is the bulb onto the wall, because now you're going to put a piece of masking tape across the wall at that height, which is then going to give you something to aim for when you turn the lights on later on. And there it is there, look, that there, you'll see that the bottom of that tape represents the height of the bulb, so that's where the light should shine to, the edge of the light should shine to. Now we're going to measure from the edge to where the centre of the bulb is in relation to the car, it's there, look, and then we're going to put another piece of tape which just gives us a rough idea of where the centre of the light should be, so that when we adjust it later on, which I'm going to adjust it tonight, there's the centre of the light, bottom of the light. That's it. So now what we do now is we measure the distance between the headlights, so that's the middle of one, across to the other side, and then we'll transmit that measurement onto the fence in order then to mark the centre of the second light. So we get a rough idea then, once it's on the panel, we'll then be able to shine the lights knowing where they should go to, or where they should be shining on. There you go, there's the height. Do that again, exactly the same, across, so that you get the height for the second light. That's it. So then you get two marks on your wall as we have there, look. There's the bottom of the light, that's the centre of the light. Now the next thing, pop the hood, or the bonnet as we say in the UK, open it up and let's have a look for the adjusters. You've got to know what adjuster does what, so that you know what to turn. On this particular car, it's a Mondeo, you've got two adjusters. One is the height, which is that one there, look, that raises and lowers the beam, and that one is left to right. You use on this particular car, use a socket head to turn the adjusters, and you'll see in a minute when we do it at night how easy you can see that operating. Make sure, if you've got an electrically adjusted headlight, make sure it's in the middle so that you've got a little bit either way once you've done the adjustment. Finally, make sure the distance between the car and the wall is about 20 feet. The car up, what you've got to do, you've got to put a cloth over one of the lights. I've put a blanket over the left hand light, so the light you see now is the right hand light. Now I'm adjusting the raise section, and as you can see, it is coming up. You turn in these adjusters like Billy-O, and the light only moves a very small amount, so it does at first look like it's not moving, but you can see it is coming up. So you keep turning it until it comes up, until it's roughly level with the mark, and then you do the side to side. Now the side to side, when you turn it, it hardly looks like it's moving. That's why you put the marks on the wall, because without the marks on the wall, there's no way you would actually know where it should be. So that's up around about where it should be. I'm now adjusting the side to side. The bit where the light kicks up, that should start where that central bulb position mark is. And as I adjust it, the mark on the wall that represents the middle of the bulb is where I need to do it. Now I've taken the blanket off the left light and I put it over the right hand light, so the light you see is the left hand light, and you can see that it's too high and slightly too far to the right. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to adjust the height so that it comes down to where I want it to be. In fact, with this one, I took it down a little bit too low and then brought it up at the end. You can see it coming down, and then once it was underneath the level marker, I kept adjusting it until eventually I got the kick up bit level with the central position of the bulb. Then I brought the light back up to the correct level, and then once that's done, then I remove the blanket from the right hand light, and then you see the lights as they should be. I took it for a road test, absolutely perfect. I can see exactly what I want to see. Don't blind everybody else on the blooming road. Absolutely first class. As you can see now, I'm just about to bring it back up to the central mark, and then take the cover off the right hand light, and then you'll see perfection. That's how you adjust the lights on your car. There you go. Superb. Hope that's helped you. See you soon. Bye.